Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick little tutorial how I do my drawstring for my shrugs. So this is one of my shrugs that I have been wearing. I finished it off with this drawstring. That's how I just like to wear my shrugs. I don't like the feel of a cuff, and so I always just put a drawstring. So when I left you guys off after I finished my shrug tutorial for I think it was the long sleeve shrug, I did not do the drawstring, and I mentioned it and I never got back to it. So supplies we're going to need are just your hook size that you used for your initial shrug, or any hook size. It really doesn't matter if you're just adding a drawstring to another project that you have. So I'm going to use a 6mm hook today, and you're going to need a yarn or darning needle, a pair of scissors. I'm not sure you'd need a tape measure, but I always have these tools on hand. I'm using just another pretty sort of seafoam green color. And I originally did my shrug sleeve with a cotton yarn, so I'm just going to stick with a cotton yarn. But if you made yours in acrylic, you can use acrylic yarn also. So it really doesn't matter if you're using cotton or acrylic. Just use whatever you used for your sleeve, or if you're adding this to a previous project, just match it however you want to. Okay, so we're just going to take our yarn and we're going to make a circle, and we're going to push that tail up through that circle right here. And we're going to create this ring. We're going to enter our hook, and we're just going to chain. So we're going to loop over and pull through. Loop over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through. Over and over and over again, until you have a chain that is long enough to go all around this circumference of your sleeve, and plus some extra to make a bow, to tie a bow. So depending on how wide your sleeve is, you just keep making chains. So just keep making chains, and I will pick you up in a second when I show you how long that I have made my chain. Okay, so I have made this long chain, and you just hold it up next to your end of your sleeve and make sure that it's going to go all around your sleeve end and enough to make a bow. So then I'm just going to fasten off. So I'm going to cut my yarn, and I'm going to put the end through that circle just to give that a little knot there. Okay. And then what you're going to do is take your darning needle, put your yarn on your darning needle, and then all you need to do is just go in and out of your sleeve ends. Now you could go into the very end row here with the spaces, or you could go back a row, and that would create sort of a little ruffle. So I think I'm going to do that. And you basically want to get to a place where you want your bow to tie. So maybe try on your sleeve and then decide where you want to enter. So here's the seam right here. And I'm just going to go in at that seam and see how it looks, because this is just a demonstration. Once I tie this, if I decide I wanted it to be up here, I can just adjust it and pull it out and sort of get it where I want to. So maybe try on your sleeve and say, okay, I want the bow here, or wherever you want it. So I'm going to go in right at that seam. So I'm just going to go, back a row. So maybe instead of this end row, I'm going to go the row before. So I'm just going to go in and out with my yarn needle and just weave my chain in. Now, if you had tighter stitches, you could go in and maybe in under 2, over 2. I do that a lot with some of my other projects. I go under 2 and over 2, but this is really big spaces here with our granny stitch here. All right, so here's my sleeve. And so you're just going to even up your tie here, your drawstring. And I made this really long just for demonstration purposes, just to show you. Okay, so you would just tie a bow. And when I did this shrug, I did not do really baggy sleeves, but it doesn't matter. You just make it so it fits around your sleeve, and then you can tighten this as tight as you want. So on this one, I had made this one with really longer sleeves, and so I needed a longer chain. And then you just weave your drawstring in, and I did skip a row and go back a row. And then you just weave it in, and then you decide how tight you want your sleeve, just like that. And you just tighten it to however tight you want your opening to be. All right, so let's just go back to this one. So this sleeve was narrower, so it's not going to be pulled in as much to show you, but you're just going to want to, this is adjustable, so you can just try it on and decide how loose or tight you want your drawstring on your sleeve, just like that. And then you're going to knot your ends. So this is my go-to when I finish sleeves off, because I do not like the sensation of a cuff at all. And this way I can make them as loose or as tight as I want to. So once you have your knot here, you can just cut off the extra, just like that. And you would do that on the other side. And then when you put your arm in, you have this cute little bow detail at the end of your sleeve. And again, if you have a wider sleeve, it'll just pull it in a lot more. So that's just how you do a simple drawstring sleeve. Just so easy.